Jesserican.
What's up, y'all? I'd like to introduce my guest of the night, our guest of the night, Mr. Fly Found himself, Mr. Who Is This Nigga? Young Hill, what's good, brother?
Yo, what up? It's me in the flesh, Fly Fam, Ice Pack, you chill. Yo.
My bad, Young Hill. Young Hill, one thing I want to tell you, I'm going to let Nord lead the interview once again. I'm going to give it right back to you, Nord, but I want to tell you, that line, when you created it, it was everything that you put into it, like the look that you gave Smack, and I think I literally had to rewind that one line like 10 times with the, who is this nigga?
Right, because it's most definitely, that was a line that I actually meant for real. That's why it had so much effect, because I actually didn't know Calicoe at the time. He my guy now, but at the time I was like, who is this nigga? I didn't know who he was, so that's why I was so, it was like it was true, like it wasn't no act. I was dead serious when I said it.
You know? When you wrote the line, did you think that it was gonna take off to basically the slogan of what you're doing today? Like, what was your train of thought like when it first came out, when you first did it? Did you expect the crowd to react like that?
Nah, not at all. I ain't know it was gonna do that. Like, so crazy. That wasn't a line in that whole collage. That wasn't a line that I was expecting to even be the highlight of that rhyme scheme. But when I said it, I was like, wow. When everybody started laughing, I'm like, damn, that shit is funny, though. But I did know it was going to be funny, though. I just didn't know that niggas was going to start saying it. Like, everybody says that. Females say it. Like, everybody be like, who is this nigga? Anytime somebody say something stupid, they be like, who is this nigga? So I never would have thought it would have took off like that. Like, that shit crazy. I never thought that would have been my slogan. Somebody would have asked me before, like, what you think your slogan going to be in battle rap? I never would have thought those words, who is this nigga, would have been mine.
Now, this is the crazy shit. Like, I watched a lot of your battles prior to the Calicoe battle and prior to you being on the URL. And you were more on some lyrical, serious shit. And when, after that battle, after the Sue Surf battle, you started transitioning to more bars mixed with comedy. Can you explain to us what was the difference when you first started coming as to now? What's the evolution of Young Mill?
Yeah, I say what happened was I pretty much evolved, like, hold on right fast. I pretty much evolved to the point where I felt like as being more of a multi, I wanted to be have more than one weapon in the battle ring. So in the beginning, it was just all I was just I had bars. I'd be up front. That's all I was. I'd go hard. But as it progressed, I was like, I want to have a different weapon, and I want to have a different swag and a different glow about me that another battle rapper don't have. So even if you go back to when I first started URL, when I first started the jokes and everything, if you go back to the way everybody was rapping, wasn't nobody doing that that whole driving somebody, finding something out about them and just literally driving them and joning, niggas wasn't doing that for real before me. You know what I'm saying? And I done studied and looked at it for real. But as far as the jokes, mixing them with bars and having that whole, you know what I'm saying, that whole package, that's what I feel a complete battle rapper is. Like, any nigga that got one weapon as a battle rapper against me gonna lose every time. I'll never get beat by them. And that's what I kind of sat back and looked at. Like, when I look back and study myself, because I'm a student of the game, so when I look back and study myself, I'm like, you know, I really need to develop some other avenue of, you know what I'm saying, demoralizing and fucking my opponent up. And that's where the jokes came in. And I'm real good at it, you know what I mean? I'm like the best.
Oh, no, you're fucking hilarious. Now,
Let's go.
you know, you feel as if you get the credit you deserve. Like, in other words, like, a lot of people know you have the talent. Like, me personally, I got you in my top 5. And
Right.
I think you're one of the best to do it. Do you feel as if you don't get the credit you deserve, and why don't you get that credit?
As far as getting the credit I deserve, I feel like everyone knows top 5 lyrically. And I've asked, we had discussions with, first of all, I'm going to say amongst the battle rappers, quiet as it kept, the battle rappers know who nice. Like, they know I'm nice. Top 5, I'll be in everybody's top 5. Like, you can't put 5 niggas above me from a lyrical standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what niggas do is they try to put a top 5 up based on, you know, like, nigga stock and based on popularity, you know. So as far as that, if a nigga want to do that, then maybe they want to say something like Arsenal or a nigga like Goods or, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that. But you can't really put, as far as being the respect I deserve, I don't think I battled a nigga that people look highly upon to the point where me going toe-to-toe with him solidify my spot in the top 5. But I'm already in niggas' top 5. Like, here recently, niggas been tweeting saying I'm in their top 5, and I already know I'm top 5. Like, to be honest, like, the niggas that I respect me and put they in their top 5, and then nigga that don't is going to be on some old, you know what I'm saying, on some old hating shit. So
I actually wanted to add on to this question. All right. At the same time, you know, the battle with Rich, which is a classic, and I do think that you took it, the battle with Rich kind of like had a lot of people say that, oh, wow, Rich came better than I expected, more than it'll kill them. I mean, do you think that maybe a battle like that where, do you regret not taking that battle to your fullest ability? Or maybe you did and I'm not giving Rich the credit he deserves.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm saying the difference between me and another nigga like Rich Dollars just battled X Factor, Rich Dollars battled Tech 9. The difference between me and everybody else is not a if, and, but, or maybe whether or not I'm going to show up in that ring every single time I am. So a nigga preparing for me is going to be different from them preparing for anybody else. Anytime anybody's ever battled me, they've been at their best. If you look back at my battles, I'm one of the only niggas in URL who haven't had a dud battle. I haven't had one battle where you be like, oh, this is a fucking dud. You can't watch this. This shit is terrible. That's because I'm going to perform to the maximum level. If not my capability, I'm going to perform to probably the max level of everybody else's capability. So Rich know I'm going to kill him. He knew he was going to kill me if I come with this, if I come with some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But I can't be killed. That's how I feel. I can't be killed. So the best a nigga can do with me is go toe-to-toe. So what I did was, you know what I'm saying, I can't say that I really went 100%, but I went well enough, you know what I'm saying, I went well enough to get off and do my thing, but Rich Dollars did well enough to make the battle, you know what I'm saying, make the battle a good battle. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't regret not taking the battle because I still don't take him seriously. He's, like, not good to me. But at the end of the day, that battle was a battle with replay value. You know what I mean? And so me getting another nigga, I probably will write for them at a, you know what I'm saying, at a different type of excitement rate than I will for a nigga like Rich Dollars or, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I don't give two shits about battling. So, you know what I mean?
Now it seems as if Averb got this shot to become a Pop Elite dude. Hitman Holla had his shot. It seems that you haven't got your shot. Is it because you've been too humble, or you don't do the blogging as much as, you know, Averb or Hitman does? You think that adds to it? And this is a double question. And who do you want, actually?
Like right now, as far as my shot or whatever, like at this time, I feel like I want to say, I don't know how I could say it, but right now I feel like I done put in enough work where I don't even be looking for a shot no more. Like who I'm going to battle, give me a shot. Because I feel like now I'm the type of nigga, like I'm going to give somebody a shot at the title. Because the nigga know, like deep down inside, niggas already know. As far as Verb and Holla, like Verb and Holla popular for what they do outside the ring and inside the ring. Verb really popular for what he do outside the ring. Niggas know he an asshole. He gonna blog. He gonna talk about you. He gonna say fuck New York. He gonna say all that crazy shit. So when he battle a nigga from New York, it's gonna be a big buzz. Me, on the other hand, I got bars. Like, I'm not gonna do all that. When I battle you, I'm gonna battle you. I'm gonna kick your ass in the ring. After I'm done kicking your ass, we gonna watch it and everybody gonna say I kicked your ass. So I'm not gonna do all that blogging, and that's just like not in my character because I have a very bad temper, and like niggas saying shit out of line to me really don't sit well with me. But you know, once the opportunity comes where I actually do get a main event battle, I know my stock is gonna be at a point where I don't think nobody else's has been, because I just feel like to be honest, man, I feel like nobody is really fucking with me as far on a lyrical standpoint. And then I don't get the respect I deserve. And it's not because I don't blog. It's not because I don't do that. It's just because me, Verb, and Hitman are in the same city. If a nigga want to battle a St. Louis nigga, they going to play the card like they don't want to battle me. They'll rather battle Hitman. And that's not to say I'm better than Hitman. Just saying they taking a big risk battling me. Chance they not going to kill me. Ain't no nigga going to kill me. So with them knowing they not going to kill me, even if I just get in the ring with anybody like a Cliff or whoever and I survive, then that's that. But they'll rather battle Hitman or Verb for the sake, not to say that I kicked their ass, you know. So
now, do you think Charlie Clips is ducking you? You've called him out numerous times. You've had conversations, and he continues not to acknowledge the matchup. Do you feel as if Charlie's ducking you?
Charlie Clips actually not ducking me. Day before yesterday on Twitter, he asked Twitter, he said, yo, who y'all think I should take, X Factor or Young Ill? I actually talked on the phone with Clips too and told him, like, nigga, you know, like at the point now, it's getting to the point where a nigga, if a nigga say they not gonna battle me, there's no excuse no more. Like, I done did too many battles. Like at the time now, I'm a fan favorite. So a nigga say they not gonna battle me, there's no excuse. The only excuse that they could say is like, I'm a scary ass bitch ass nigga, and I don't want to battle you because you'll kick my ass and take all my fans. So Clip's not ducking me. I think it's more so on the business side and more so on, you know what I'm saying, what's a strategic move for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what that is, but I don't feel like he's ducking me now at all.
Now, I recently had a debate with a bunch of people, and basically the debate was Tech-9. And everybody was like, who do you feel can beat Tech-9? And the first person that I bring up was you. Now, having said that, Tech-9 called you out when he battled Midwest Miles. Now, he is known as an elite dude. Would you consider beating Tech-9, who a lot of people consider unbeatable? would you be interested in battling Tech-9?
So I'm gonna tell you the thing about Tech-9. Tech-9 really don't have, to me, Tech-9 really doesn't have those over the head bars like I do. So that shit is well put together. I could write a battle for like the Tech-9, right? I could write it if we hang up the phone and y'all give me 15 minutes and y'all call me back, I will have 3 rounds written. That like Tech-9 will write. So I'm gonna tell y'all the type of battle that Tech-9 is. Tech-9 is the type of battle rapper that plays the crowd. Mm-hmm. So in a big setting like Summer Madness, I wouldn't battle Tech-9, and that's just being honest. Cause I got balls.
Where would you battle Tech-9? Where you battled Rich Dollars?
Just like I battled Rich Dollars, I sure would. I battle Tech-9, I'd kill him, and I'll show y'all that shit don't work in real life. Like in real life, in a closed setting, like back in the day when Lux and Mook was doing it, when I was doing it in World War, when there wasn't no microphones and it wasn't none of that. That shit don't work. Up close and personal with Young Ill, it's not gonna work. Now in the crowd where you say some shit like Mo Stew, like peanut butter in a mousetrap and the whole crowd just erupt, or you say some shit like old dude with the blue gator, like what that shit is not gonna work in a closed setting where people can really say, like, what the fuck are you talking about? In a big-ass crowd, like 2 people get to ooh-ah, then everybody going ooh-ah. But in a closed setting where you're like, what the fuck is he saying? I'm not saying he's not good because I actually like Tech-9. He's entertaining. But as far as Young Ill taking Tech-9, since I've been on URL, I ain't never backed down from anybody. Then I cannot be beat. And I'll say that to anybody. I cannot be beat. Not right now at this point in my career, but I came too far, and I studied the game.
You said you can't be beat. You said you can't be beat, and I think, you're one of the best. But you just downplayed Tech-9's bars. And I'm not going to sit here and say he's a lyrical doodle, whatever. Knowing the competitor that you are, and knowing that how talented you are, you don't think you can alter that crowd for Tech-9. You wouldn't want that challenge to be the first person in front of all those people to go out and beat Tech-9 at his own game, knowing that you have that ability. That's something that, I don't know.
I battle Tech-9 in St. Louis. I battle him here. I battle him I'm telling you, like, dude, I'm telling you like this. Like, I don't look at it from, there's 2 different perspectives. And when you're a battle rapper, you know everything that it takes to beat someone. So the element that I already know how to beat Tech-9. Anybody that you're going to say, and you can name any name, and I know how to beat them. That's how I'm going to write for them. I know how to beat them. And with Tech-9, it's kind of like, it's almost like even if you beat him, you still lose. I don't know if y'all get that, but even if you beat Tech-9, to me, honestly, he didn't beat Midwest Miles. That's my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he beat Midwest Miles. When I go back and I look at the footage, I think he lost to Midwest Miles. But the people not going to say he lost to Midwest Miles. They're going to say he won. That's how it appears. But if you sit down and listen to that battle, bar for bar, he lost to Midwest Miles, and that's my opinion, though.
Now, you're saying bar for bar. Now, you know that battle rap is a lot more than just bar for bar at this point in time. There's different aspects of it. If you're basing it on bars, I understand what you're saying. But battle rap isn't strictly bars. You're not writing stuff down on a paper and reciting it. You've got to perform it. This is what separates people. You know what I'm saying? Right. I understand what you're saying. Now, I know Tech-9 would battle you. I think Tech-9 would battle you in St. Louis. I don't see him having an issue with that. Would you battle Tech-9 in Philadelphia?
I battle Tech-9 anywhere. If they pay me, they have to pay me good too. I battle them in Switzerland. I battle them in your living room right now. They pay me well enough.
You can't even spell Switzerland to be on that.
But if you had a preference, it would be in a closed setting. Is what you're stating. It would be in.
If they pay me well enough, I'll battle him in a big crowd. It don't matter. I'm saying but my preference would be in a closed setting. But if it went down and they wanted to pay me enough money to battle him in a large crowd, then he would have to go. I have to kill him.
All right, Young Ill, you talked about people crossing the line. I know I've heard this up a lot, Norms, but, you know, Cortez crossed the line with you at one point on that blog. I mean, and now he has the battle with Hollahan. Are you like...
Who?
Cortez?
He got a battle with who?
He has a battle with Hollahan in King of the Dot.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a King of the Dot rapper. But, I mean, okay. do you feel like you have... that you're going to destroy Cortez in that ring because he pushed you to that limit?
Chances are I probably won't even battle him because I don't think they're going to pay me enough to battle him. But I'll kill him.
You said that.
Him. I was going to kill him regardless whether or not he disrespected me. But that right there, let me tell you something about me. Like, as far as the battle rap, like, you know, like crossing the line, it's only a few people that have done things to me like cross the line. But that wasn't crossing the line what Cortez did. He had somebody that was a clown, like talking and saying some stuff, but that really wasn't nothing because when I was looking at the blog and looking at the dude was a straight clown. He wasn't a street nigga. It wasn't nothing about him that looked authentic. So that really didn't even change my view on Cortez. It was just some clown shit I needed to address. But as far as me beating Cortez, I already have what it takes to destroy Cortez, and I ain't even rolled around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that element is what I had before I even put the pen to the pad. Like, I know what it takes to kill Cortez. You know what I'm saying? So, if that's something that people want to see, and Smack gonna pay me, I'll kill him too. He loses every battle.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired on the URL Battle Rap Arena. But it's Cortez. Cortez is on hiatus right now, but he's supposed to be your next opponent, correct?
No, he's not. He's not. Listen to me. When has Cortez had one battle? When's Cortez's last battle?
Norris can answer that better than I can at the moment.
Cortez's last battle was it Marv 1? Was it Marv 1?
Marv 1? It's been over a year, he's mentioned.
Excuse me?
Cortez has said that it's been over a year since his last battle.
And I battled 3 to 4 times this year. So, I've been thinking, I was like, hey, let me think, let me map this out. I battled 4 times this year, meaning I have went from battling, well, I think I took off for like a year after Surf. I battled Rich, I battled DNA. What I do? Rich, DNA, then Rap did this one round with Rex. So I've been at work, like, with, Cortez, whatever this, he battled King of Dot. If that's a nigga that's, like, popping or whatever out there, and he get off and it's a nice battle, then maybe that'll benefit me, but I'm really not excited to battle him, man. He's like...
Why aren't you excited about a Cortez?
I'm not excited to battle Cortez because he loses. Like, he actually good. But right now, there's too many people that's more relevant than Cortez that I say, ooh, I want to battle them. Like Conceited. I battled K-Shine before I battled Cortez. I would battle... Who else? Who else could? Huh? No, I'm saying, like, it's a few people that I battle Big T. Like, right now, I probably battle Big T before I battle Cortez. Like, it's too many people that the people rather want me see than battle Cortez. Goods. The clips more like Cortez, like, when I, like, probably a couple months back, maybe I was like, yeah, but not to the point where if I battle Cortez, it's going to be good. But if I don't battle Cortez, I don't think nobody's going to miss it.
So are you saying that Cortez isn't relevant enough right now for you to battle?
I battle. I'm not. Look. Okay, before we get off this phone, I'm gonna drive this point home. This is where I am now because I done took battles I didn't want to take. You know what I'm saying? I done battled niggas. I done called niggas out that I wanted to battle. They said no, but they want to battle so and so. So I'm past that stage in my career. The stage I'm at now is they pay me enough. I'm going to kill Cortez, regardless if I want to or not, and I'm going to beat them bad. They pay me enough, I will kill anybody, and I'm going to beat them bad. But Cortez is like,
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I think it'll be a dope battle. Actually, I think me and Cortez will actually be a very, very dope. 20 seconds. What y'all on some old? What y'all what we on? A jail song?
Ignore that. Don't worry about it.
The 20 seconds. No, this call is being recorded. But yeah, nah.
Well, let me ask you this though: Who do you not have to get paid? Who is that the answer is going to be not if you pay me enough, but I want to concede it?
At this point, nobody. I'm tired, man. You want to know why? And I say, man, it's crazy because too many niggas that are less talented than me get paid more than me and don't perform like me. So I'm done doing shit for the love. Like I did that too long. Now I still will. I still got the love for hip hop in my heart. But right now, too many niggas get paid more than me that don't perform at the level that I perform on, and I'm not going to accept that anymore. Like I'm too nice. You know what I'm saying? So as far as what the people want to see, if the people want to see it, that's cool. But I done took too many. I done did enough. Like I done did enough. You know what I'm saying? So to the point where, especially if I'm a battle a nigga that I don't really want to battle or whatever, then as long as I get paid to the point where I feel like I'm satisfied, I'm gonna be on point that night.
Okay. Well, and then my question was going to be too. And me and Norbs just talked about this right before we got you on the air. The person that you said, who is this nigga to, and who you beat that battle, no debating, has worked his way to be maybe that number one person, that dude.
Right.
I mean, does that hit a nerve with you that you destroyed him? You said the illest punchline maybe in URL, like the one that caught the most fire in URL history, and this person is the number one dude. Does that get under your skin at all?
No, because the person you talk about, I probably just got off the phone with a couple hours ago, and I told him before all this happened, before he battled Math, before all that, I told him, I said, it's your time, nigga. Like I said, you finna be that nigga. As soon as he battled Math, I said, you on your way, you finna be that nigga. After he killed Math, then after he told me he had Arsenal, I said, it's just your time. And sometimes shit just work out where it's your season. And what I've always been is patient. I ain't never been a nigga, like, I don't feel salty about that, because for real, me and Calicoe, hella close, like, that's like my brother for real, that's my nigga. So I could never be like, I beat him and then this nigga surpassed me, because Hitman was the same way, you know what I'm saying? Me and Hitman was on the same plateau. He battled Arsenal, took off, boom, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never nigga like, I wasn't raised like that. Another nigga shining, I feel like Calicoe cold, though. Now, if it was a nigga that was, you know what I'm saying, of subpar talent, I probably would feel a certain way, but, you know what I'm saying, I feel, you know what I'm saying, if any nigga deserve it, I feel like it is Calicoe. And at the time, eventually, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have the same opportunity. So when my opportunity comes, my nigga's going to be the same way for me. He's going to be you know what I'm saying, like, happy for me. But I ain't never like that. With a nigga I fuck with, though, I fuck with Cal. I fuck with a whole lot of, like, X Factor. He finally getting the type of respect he deserves, and myself. So I can't be like, oh, I beat Calicoe, but this nigga got to battle Math, he battle Arsenal. Man. No, I'm not the type of nigga, because at the end of the day, talent level, I know I got it. As far as a nigga being number one, if he number one and I'm number 100, nigga, I know where I stand on the level of talent. And eventually, once the people see that, I'm going to be right where I need to be. Just patience. And that's what I got.
URL's official timekeeper, Big Jose. You're on the air with Young Ill. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is
Jose,
perfect,
what's up,
man. What's up, Fly Family K? What's going on? Who's this, nigga? What's going on, baby?
This my, hey, y'all don't even know. This my fan right there. Jose, what's good, dude?
Real talk, man. I gotta go out to Lume. You gotta get me out there soon, man.
Man,
yo,
you're supposed to come out here. I think you're supposed to come out here in August or something like that, man.
I'm supposed to get North's crab legs too, bitch. I've been messing up, but check it out, man, real quick, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. This is this guy worked out this question perfect. I think it's about that time you become that nigga, man. What about a rematch with you and who is this nigga for that top spot. Why you don't get a rematch with Calicoe? Why you don't get a rematch with Calicoe? Fuck all that being 100. Go after who is this nigga and go for that crown, L. Why not? Why not get that rematch? Make it happen, big dog. Why not?
I didn't know we were handing out crowns, but that's crazy.
What did you say, North? What did you say?
I said I didn't know we handed out crowns this week. But,
let me tell you something. My personal, North, we said we got opinions, right? My personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Who is this nigga has the crown? I want to see a rematch. And I want to see Young Girl Calicoe. And I want to see, once that happens, I think that'll be the biggest battle out if it happens. Ew, I think it's time for you to go after Calicoe, man, the rematch. What do you think about that?
Hey, you want to know what's so crazy? I was just talking to somebody. I battled everybody in the beginning of their career, like Surf, Calicoe, who else? Yeah, like who?
Ben Holler.
Yeah, like I battled them in the beginning of their career before they took off. Like, if I would have never battled them, that would be an option right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even thought about rematching Calicoe. This is the first time somebody asked me. Like, I never thought about that.
I think the rematch, the headline will be, who is this nigga? The rematch will be huge. I think that would be crazy that from that line to the rematch.
I have to totally disagree. I personally do not want to see that again. I thought Young Hills did what he did. I thought it was a great matchup. I personally want to see Young Hills versus somebody else, somebody fresh, somebody new. I don't know. I would love to see him against Tech 9 or Lux or Clips. That's what I would personally want to see him, and I think the fans want to see that, to be honest with you.
Lux ain't going to battle me, man. Lux ain't going to battle nobody. I hate to turn his name. He ain't going to battle nobody.
Well, he did call out Iron Solomon. He was pretty relevant on. I mean, he was standing on that ground. He wanted that battle with Solomon.
What is that in the background?
773, you're live on the air with Young Hill. We got a Young Hill fan here. 773? Yeah, what's this? Hello?
Yeah, what's the email there? Hello?
Yeah, then come on, 908 Rob, you're on the air with Young Hill. Go.
Yo, what's up, man?
What up, though?
Hey, yo, you said you feel as though that you're not in people's top 5. You think once that Rex battle drop, people will consider you as an elite in the top 5?
Honestly, we're not going to talk about that. Well, let me cut that off. We're not going to talk about that battle. Let's go on to the next question. Just go.
Like 773, you back on or not?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo? Hello?
Okay, nothing from 773.
All I hear is, like, backwards. So, yeah, what's the next question?
Keep it moving. 916, what's up, man? We remember 916 from yesterday. You got a question for Young Hill?
No, I'm just listening in.
No doubt, man. I mean, I thought that Jose brought up an interesting point with the rematch for the Calicoe battle, but you see no interest in that at all, Norbs.
No, I personally don't. I think Young Hills he's done everything he has to do. What would be different in that battle? I personally don't think anything. I think Young Hills is definitely elite in my eyes. I'd like to see him, like I said, against Charlie Clips. I'd like to see him against Cortez. Conceded would be a dope one. I don't know why, but I really want to see him against Tech 9. I mean, I don't know. What you think about that, Young Hill?
Me and Tech 9?
Yeah.
They gotta pay him, man. I say Tech 9. They just gotta pay him.
Now, quick question. How do you handle the newfound fame, man? Because it seems like everybody loves Young Hill, man. Like, everywhere you go.
Yeah. It's a blessing for real. With me, I'm the type of person, I handle it as a blessing. I don't really look at it like, I don't get the big head or whatever. I really just appreciate, the plateau and the platform I've been put on. And it's just crazy because a lot of things have changed to the point where I can't do a lot of things that I used to do just on the simple fact that people know me. So I got to govern myself in that way. But a lot of things are just a lot easier, getting things that I want. And the respect level I get in my city is at an all-time high. So, it's just like a step closer to really, really being on. This kind of like a preview of what it'll be when a nigga really, really get on. Like, I think the battle rappers today, the platform URL set up, I think we get a glimpse of what actual fame in the industry is at like a lower level. Like, anytime I can go to Chicago or Detroit, New York, California, and just be out and about having a normal day, I'm nowhere near my city with nobody I know, and people recognize me and be like, ill. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the average nigga coming from where I come from probably won't know how to adapt to that. But I've been putting up with it like for a couple of years now with the URL. And I didn't adapt to it well. I kind of got used to it. It's like normal life to me now. Like, I wouldn't give it back for anything. You couldn't pay me to give it back.
Now,
Young Ill, we have... I'm sorry, go ahead. No.
What was the funniest moment in terms of where people recognize you? What was the funniest thing that ever happened to you where somebody recognized you?
We was in the mall. It was me and my cousin. We was in the mall. And this dude was with his girlfriend and his kid. And we was shopping or whatever. And I swear to you, y'all think I'm lying. This dude was like Young Ill. He's like, he's with his girl. And we was a little ways ahead of him after I walked past him. He was like, Young Ill. I turned around and I was just acknowledging him, like, threw my hands up like, yeah, what's up, dude? Then he was like, oh, man, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. And this girl was looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, who is this dude? He was like, nah, that's Young Ill. He's like, oh, man, who is this nigga, man? Who is this? And he just, like, made a big scene about it in the middle of the mall. And this was, like, one of those malls, like a suburban mall, where it really wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, there really wasn't no ghetto people in there. But he just made a big scene about it. And everybody was just looking or whatever. He damn near asked me for my autograph. But they still drive me for that. Like my cousin, every now and then he'll drive me about it and just be like, Young Ill, oh, man. But, you know what I'm saying, there's a whole lot of shit I could tell y'all. But, it'd be people like, it'll be crazy. I was in Denny's. Mm-hmm. There was this dude, you would never think he would watch battles. This dude damn near 40. He Caucasian. He like a construction worker type dude, like looked like he a family man and everything. He just looked like he the type of, like a hillbilly type dude that don't know shit about no battle. And he kept looking over at our table. I'm like, man, what this dude? I'm thinking he racist or something. I'm like, why the fuck you keep looking over him? He get done with his meal and he just walk up over. He say, man, I just want to let you know, man, I'm your biggest fan. I said, are you? Are you for real with them boots on, with them steel-toe boots on, nigga? But, yeah, that shit, it's crazy, man. A lot of crazy shit happening. You're about